But are you telling me that all the sightings over the past 165 years were Nimza? No, only partly. The actual truth is way more complicated. Let me tell you the next part of our story.
The further a society will drift from truth, the more it will hate those that speak it.
Seven billion people live on this planet. None of them have been told the truth. We are descending toward Washington, to the seat of power, to where the secrets live. The Pentagon, the most powerful military building on Earth, home of the secret that changed everything. June 25th, 2021. The United States government admitted unidentified flying objects are real. 9 pages of an 81-page report. That is what they gave us. Their own words, performance capabilities far in advance of ours. This has been going on since 1947. 70 years of data, all classified. 70 years, program after program, always secret. Malmstrom Air Force Base, Montana, March 1967. 20 nuclear missiles disabled in minutes. No warning, no explanation. A 90-foot glowing object hovered above the facility. The 20-ton blast door forced open from outside. No tracks, no equipment. They wrote it down. They classified it. They buried it. Boeing engineers were called in. No explanation found. The only answer required physics that did not exist. Minot Air Force Base, October 1966. The missiles started counting down on their own. An officer had to manually override a nuclear launch that no one had authorized. Vandenberg Air Force Base, 1964. The cameras were rolling. They captured everything. The film showed a disc intercept a test missile and destroy the warhead. 2 CIA agents confiscated it that same night. That night. This never happened. You never saw this. They took the film. Gone, classified. Rendlesham Forest, December 1980. The most documented military UFO case in history. A deputy base commander filed the report himself. The craft rose silently. A beam swept directly over America's largest nuclear weapons depot in Europe. He filed the report. The Ministry of Defense filed it away. No action taken. October 1960, Thule Air Base, Greenland. The radar showed a full Soviet nuclear strike incoming. The B-52s were airborne. The world was seconds from annihilation. Then the blips changed course and disappeared. The official explanation, radar signals bouncing off the moon. Radar signals bouncing off the moon. The Soviet Union, October 1982. Their missiles started counting down. No one touched the controls. It stopped at 1 second. Both superpowers, both brought to the edge. Both stopped by something that should not exist. Paul Hill, NASA scientist, witnessed a UFO in 1952, spent 20 years secretly analyzing UFO data. He replicated the plasma ionization envelope in a NASA wind tunnel. Everything witnesses described. Finished in 1975. Not permitted to publish. He died in 1990. Washington, D.C., July 1952. UFOs flew over the White House for 3 consecutive weekends. The press screamed. The Air Force lied.
20 scientists from Stanford, MIT, and Princeton investigated the data, funded by Rockefeller.
Wilbert Smith, 1958. UFO knowledge classified higher than the Manhattan Project. Hardware existed. Not the Air Force. Much higher than that. He would not name them. The Condon Report summary said nothing to see. The actual 1,000 pages said the opposite. The summary said nothing to see. The case files said the opposite. Hynek called it a cover-up. The Air Force's own chief scientist turned on them at a press conference. On the record, 1953, the CIA decided the public should not know. Use the media, ridicule the witnesses, destroy credibility. That was official policy. These men risked their careers, their reputations. Some lost both. The first director of the CIA broke with his own agency, told Congress they were lying. Congress did nothing. His warning is still in the congressional record, filed in 1960, never acted upon. November 14, 2004. USS Nimitz. 2 Navy pilots sent to investigate something radar operators could not explain. 80,000 feet to 20,000 feet in 1 second. Instantaneous directional changes. No inertia. 60 miles in under 2 minutes. December 16, 2017. The New York Times. The cover-up cracked for the first time in 70 years. Released by the Pentagon in 2017. June 25, 2021. 9 unclassified pages of an 81-page report. 22 million per year. A secret Pentagon office. Studying UFOs while officially denying they existed. 5,000 G-forces. No heat signature, no radar return. Senator Rubio was briefed on classified incidents at U.S. military bases. What he was told made him call it a national security emergency. Breakthrough technologies. Pentagon language for, we have no idea what this is. The majority of UAP contacts do not fit any known technology from any nation on Earth. Give the Pentagon more money, because that is what it was, a budget request. Jacques Vallée. 50 years studying this. His verdict, managed, deliberately, to control the narrative. You cannot contradict them if you are not cleared. Hundreds of witnesses. Military radar confirmation. FES-16 radar lock broken. Major General de Brouwer filed the report himself. The Belgians thought it might be American. Every major nation. The same decision. Independently. Silence. Not because they don't know, because they do. 2 political scientists published a paper. Governments cannot disclose the truth, because the truth itself destroys government legitimacy. If something exists that governments cannot protect us from, their authority collapses. That is why they will never tell us. 74 years. The same building, the same policy, the same silence, a timeline of suppression, and what they called disclosure. was the next phase of the same lie. The full archive exists. 74 years of data. 9 pages is what they gave us. It is all there. Every incident, every piece of hardware, in the dark. J. Allen Hynek, 1972. 4 categories. The fourth, CE4, is the one the Pentagon pretends does not exist. Abductions. The 2021 Pentagon report did not mention this category. Not once. MIT, Harvard, 1992, 80 researchers, 600 pages of proceedings, 0 mainstream media coverage. 4 million Americans reporting abduction experiences. Dr. Roger Lair removed implants from over 100 abduction claimants. No scar tissue, no immune response. A membrane, grown by the body, to conceal the implant from the immune system. Engineered, designed to stay hidden, for a metal object found inside a human body, with no entry wound. Over 10,000 cases of precision cattle mutilation across North America. 0 convictions, 0 suspects, 0 explanations. The FBI investigated. Their own pathologists said the technology did not exist. Filed. No further action. Operation Prato, 1977. Brazilian Air Force. Aerial craft attacking Amazon villagers. The classified report was released against military orders by the colonel who ran it, shortly before he died. His final statement: "I saw them myself. I photographed them myself." David Grusch, under oath. Non-human craft recovered. Biological material recovered. Illegally concealed from Congress, under oath. To Congress. Somewhere beneath the building that gave us 9 pages. It has always been there. The distribution is not random. It is surveillance of our most dangerous capabilities. Every major nuclear program, US, Soviet, British, the interest, are weapons. Nations are fictions. The sky is not divided. What visits us does not recognize our borders. Three powers, 3 massive archives. The ratio of what they know to what they've told us, infinite. This press conference has never happened. It never will. The full truth would end the governments that kept the secret. They do not know. That is the point. That has always been the point. That is what may pose a challenge to national security actually means. The Vatican, 2,000 years managing humanity's understanding of its origins. They know. Far longer than the Pentagon. The archive is complete. Every piece of evidence stored, hidden from us, above top secret. Programs that officially do not exist. Congress denied access. Elected representatives denied access to programs run in their name, by officials answering to no one. Private military contractors. No oversight, no record, no accountability. Billions per year. 75 years. 400 knots underwater. No sound. No cavitation. USOs tracked by Navy submarines for decades. 9 pages was not the limit of their knowledge. It was a decision. Nine pages over 81. A membrane over the truth. Transparency as concealment. This is why it is hidden. Not national security. to protect this family, this dinner, this illusion that the planet is ours. We are not alone. We have never been alone. The question is not whether they are here. It is, what do they want? No government will carry out real disclosure. Hidden not because they don't know, because they do. The Pentagon. We began here. We return here. The decision renewed every decade since 1947. Another day. The secret intact. Every day since 1947. Everything. All at once.
One question, dropped into everything we know, changing everything it touches.
Back to the beginning. But we are different now. The oldest question. The most forbidden. Sumer, 4000 BCE. People who recorded exactly who made them and why. The oldest records in human history, fully translated. They say the same thing. The gods made us to serve. 4 cultures, no contact. Sumer, Genesis, the Populi Vuh, the Vedas. Chromosome 2. The genetic signature of something that happened to us, that happened to no other primate. Ancient record, modern genetics, the same event, 4,000 years apart. Meeting in the middle, 750,000 years ago. An isolated population. A modification that should have caused extinction, but instead produced us. Multiple races, simultaneously. Look at us, magnificent, and made by something that is still here. 750,000 years ago. They were there, because they are why we are what we are.
$750,000 years, really? That far back? Yes, that far. Here's the next part.
They were here, moving across this planet, unaware, about to be found. This is what we were, before the intervention, before everything changed. Sumer, the first city, built by people who recorded exactly who made them. The oldest writing on Earth. The Anunnaki came from the sky. They created us to serve. The Anunnaki grew tired of their own labor, so they made something to do it for them. Sumer, Maya, Genesis. No contact between them. The same story. Enki and Enlil, half-brothers. One wanted to give us everything. The other wanted chains. Enki, Lord of the Earth. Known to the Greeks as Prometheus. The one who made us, the first of us. Fully formed, fully conscious, created to serve. The first cities were not ours. We built them for them. Egypt, Sumer, Mesoamerica, the Indus Valley. Same plan, same moment, same architects, no contact. The smoking gun, not in clay, in our own DNA. All primates, 48 chromosomes. Humans, 46. 2 fused, should have caused extinction. Instead, us, HR1. 1 mutation per 150 million years. Then 18 in 6 million. Impossible. ARH gap 11B. Spliced, duplicated, reinserted. CRISPR-style editing. 750,000 years ago. No human DNA older than 430,000 years exists. The answers are under Antarctic ice. No transitional fossils. No gradual change. Modern human brains appear suddenly, without precedent. The Garden of Eden was not a myth, a location, an isolated population, a controlled experiment. Enki was not a god, he was a geneticist. With technology we are only now beginning to understand.
A double helix, thousands of years old. DNA discovered in 1953.
Homo sapiens, Neanderthals, Denisovans. Same modifications, a caste system from the beginning. The Troodon, the most intelligent dinosaur. Russell's 1982 reconstruction. Compared to any reptilian description, identical. Russell's Dinosauroid, described by abductees worldwide since the 1950s. Bigfoot, Yeti, Almas, failed prototypes, predicted by Sumerian texts 4,000 years ago. Enki saw people. Enlil saw property. The oldest conflict in history. We call it the Fall. The Garden of Eden as genetics, controlled, isolated, watched, managed. CRISPR's signature is already in our 750,000-year-old genome. This is what CRISPR looks like. Now look at Chromosome 2. Same technique. We rediscovered it. They did not visit Earth. They colonized it. Humanity was the labor force. Gold mines, 200,000 years old. Nazca, Baalbek, they did not clean up. Enki argued for us, overruled every time, by a tyrant who saw humans as machinery. The Atrahasis epic, older than Genesis. Enlil orders the flood. Enki defies him. The flood happened. A civilization gone in hours. Plato called it Atlantis. The serpent was Enki, giving humanity what the tyrant gods wanted to withhold. Prometheus chained. The same figure, the same crime. He gave us knowledge. He paid with eternity. Enki, Prometheus, Lucifer, 3 names, 1 being. Enki's children survived, not by miracle, because Enki warned them. The Nephilim, half human, half Anunnaki. They did not fall from grace, they carried it forward. The Book of Enoch, removed in 325 CE. The Hindu caste system, designed by the gods, not a social construct, a genetic management system, same caste structure, every continent, no contact. The pharaohs were managers, designated by the Anunnaki. The divine right of kings was always a franchise. The system still runs. We maintain it. We call it human nature. Modern global power maps directly onto ancient Anunnaki settlement zones. Underground spaces, every continent. Technology we don't have. We were never meant to know. They did not leave. They withdrew, but they have been here the entire time. Every civilization drew them. Tall, pale, long-headed. The Egyptian afterlife was logistical. The pharaoh's soul going home to them. The abductions are systematic, same families across generations, species management. Under hypnosis, abductees describe being shown their own DNA. Antarctica. Ice-free 12,000 years ago, when the Anunnaki civilization was at its peak. The Piri Reis map, 1513, Antarctica's coastline accurately drawn. Plato described Atlantis precisely. From Egyptian priests, from records predating the flood, radar beneath Antarctic ice, regular geometry, non-natural angles, classified, scientists reassigned. The Antarctic Treaty, 1959. All major powers. Prohibits military activity. 12,900 years ago, sea levels rose 120 meters. Whatever was at Antarctica's coastline, gone. Plato, beyond Gibraltar. A continent, sunk in a single day. Antarctica, rapidly. US and Soviet Union agreed on nothing, except Antarctica. Ask yourself why. Not alien visitation. Species oversight. The creators checking on their creation. The moon stabilizes our axial tilt for complex life, not by accident. The moon rang like a bell for over an hour when struck. NASA said this, 1972. 400 times smaller, 400 times closer. Perfect eclipse. One planet in the known universe. Ours. Every 3,600 years their world passes close. A flood. A leap. A new civilization. The Sumerians knew Uranus, Neptune, Pluto before telescopes. Someone taught them. Planet 9. 2016. The Sumerians were given astronomy as navigation. The context was stripped away. Professional astronomers report UFOs more than any other profession, almost never publicly. The cost is too high. The Greys are not extraterrestrials, biological androids, tools, identical descriptions. 70 years, every continent, product consistency. The Greys receive instructions, carry out procedures. The study designed by someone else. Greys androids, reptilians, failed prototypes, Nordics, the Anunnaki. One hierarchy, tall, pale, blonde. High German on a UFO over Nebraska. Time travelers from our own future. Nebraska, 1957. High German on a flying craft, not a foreign accent. Adamski, Meyer, Schmidt, 3 continents. They claim Venus, the Pleiades. They are not. We are here to help. The oldest management technique. The owner telling the livestock they are family. Not revelation. The next phase of management. This press conference is coming. Good cop, bad cop. Both sides, same creators. Behind the revelation. The same beings. Same agenda. Good cop and bad cop. Same department. Humans as the managed population. 750,000 years. None of it random. The wars, the plagues, the resets, all managed. Designed as a slave race. We built the internet. We mapped the genome. We are asking these questions. Somewhere in Enki's modification, a door. He knew we would open it. The moon, mathematically anomalous, placed here for us. The moon rang like a bell for over an hour. NASA said this, 1972. 400 times smaller, 400 times closer. Perfect eclipse. One planet in the universe, ours. Stabilizes the axis, creates the tides. Its cycle matches human reproduction. The moon came first. Gold. That is why they came. For Nibiru's atmosphere. Hundreds of thousands of years. Then they got tired. 500,000 years ago. The solution, create us. Enki exceeded the specification. More cognition, more emotion, more language, preparing us for something over-engineered, on purpose, for a purpose Enlil never sanctioned. Michelangelo, Einstein, Beethoven. They wanted a mining crew, Enki gave them transcendence. Enlil said flood. Enki said nothing, then found Utnapishtim. After the flood, Sumer, writing, mathematics, astronomy, all at once, restarted by Enki's chosen. The Sumerian king list. Before the flood, kings who lived 30,000 years. After, 30, the Nephilim, half Anunnaki, Enki's rebels who stayed. Their descendants still walk among us. Archaic human DNA. In commercial databases. The variation by bloodline. The caste system. Royal bloodlines. Brahmin purity. Same source. Same heritage. Enki knew. Not a mining crew. A species that would understand what was done to it. We are the only species asking about our own origin. That capacity was put there deliberately. Prometheus gave humanity the right to know what we are. They wanted a mining crew. We built libraries. They wanted obedience. We wrote symphonies. This child was engineered, looking at the sky with an expression no slave should have. Why? The syllable no slave was supposed to produce. The question Enki planted. They are paying more attention. The questions we ask, they did not expect us here so soon. Someone is connecting the dots. Genome decoded. Texts translated. About to understand. 5 threads. 1 picture. The genome confirms the texts. Antarctica confirms the civilization. Everything they are was given, and yet entirely theirs. This child, engineered, looking at the sky, Enki knew. They are more than we made them, becoming what we are. 7 billion, modified, managed, watched, beginning to understand. They were here. 750,000 years. They left. What they left behind is us. They left things behind. In the deep places. Still active. Still waiting. We are moving toward it. The modification was always pointing here. We were made to find this. A sequence in Chromosome 2 that codes for nothing we understand. A message. Enki left everything we need. In our genome, in the ancient texts, in the deep places. They are remembering, below conscious, in the genome. Something is activating right now. The next question is, who are the Watchers?